Well, there we go. I just splashed water on my glasses. I know you're not used to seeing me like this. Welcome in. It is a snowy Sunday afternoon. On account of it snowing outside. Classic. How are we doing today? We are hanging out, doing fun stuff. Okay. So what are we gonna work on today? I was thinking about revisiting our Fresno Nightcrawlers track here. Because I think that there's some good traction for it. I think that there's some good ideas in the writing for it. But in the stream song ideas, it did not get a ton of votes for release. So I just wanted to think about it, look back at it, see what it might like or what it might need to fit in with some of the larger design aesthetics of some of the stuff that we've been working on for our album, perhaps. And I have to remember when that would have come together. If I can even find it. It isn't the only stream project that I've been thinking about using. Got a few of them. Hello, hello. The other thing we could do is we could start assessing some of the projects that did get voted on for the stream songs. This one was also a stream project. I didn't like how it developed. I didn't like its breakdown. But I thought there's some fun sounds to it, so I decided to try and co-op that one as well. Love you. Thanks for stopping by. See, I think that this one has some really great movement in it. I think that some of the mix is a little shaky. But I like the energy. I like the vibe. So I might want to try and pull that one around. I don't know. Just a thought. Bobby, you got any ideas on what I should work on today for our stream song? Jesus, thank you. I've been curious about that Rudiger Aerospace that I was talking about the other day. I'm rearranging my windows here so that I could pull up a picture as a reference point. Because you know your boy likes writing based on what I can look at. Now, here's the question though. What version of Frutiger Arrow do we want to see? Because we have like can I full screen this please? Okay. Because we have like this style, which is like very, I don't know. I mean, it fucks. It vibes. But the tonality, the energy of it is very different than like this style. You know what I mean? Like this feels very Owl City, plucky, high energy, and this feels, dare I say, calming. I think that the Wii had a lot of some of these moments kind of in its aesthetics. And that means that like the direction that I immediately think of is like chasing down some of the tones that happened there. Trying to find the golf one was the one that was always really vibey to me. Some of this shit. Oh my god. Do you see what I'm talking about? Oh. I don't think this is what I'm talking about. That's spoopy. That'd be a scary place to play golf. Anyways. Or like, what would be some of the other ones? Remember Bejeweled? Like the original? Yeah. I was started thinking about like some of like the really, really simple game backgrounds. Like the stuff that they had going on behind the screen that you're playing on. Or, oh my god. Did you ever do the old Mavis Beacon things? What's the deal with this penguin here? You know what I mean? He's just vibing. I don't know what era I would have been in, but there was one era that I was in that had some of those really fun like backgrounds and stuff like that. 2005 typing games, yeah. Um, I don't know if I can find the era that I was looking for. Because there was one era. Jumpstart? Two 2008? Yeah, let's try 2008. No. God, I'm blanking on it now. I'm getting a little bit down the rabbit hole here. I think that maybe I'm losing my focus. This is what I'm talking about, is that like these old games like this had that thing where they'd have all of this background work happening back here that's completely unrelated to what it is you're doing. But there's still kind of like just something about like the fact that they're yeah, oh my god, I'm finding it. I'm getting closer. Like this shit. Like this is one of the backdrops or whatever. And there's just something about like creating real environments and knowing that there's more world back there. It's like liminal space and Frutiger Arrow kind of put together almost. Wow. Yeah, man, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Cuz it's like the feeling of like you're completely locked in this space here and there's a window out to larger worlds. You know that the world exists. I don't know what it is. There's something about this. I think that it's one of the things that I like so much about games like Forewarned, because they have this energy in their like production, like going back to the museum or whatever. Maybe I just like museums. Maybe that's the whole thing, is I just like museums and classrooms. I think that we're figuring it out. Okay. Mavis Beacon type beat. Y'all ready for this? It's daytime Forewarned. um God, we gotta get back into that game. The limitless universe of implied lore. Yes, thank you. I think that you get it. It's something about games that give you all the lore that's just not as interesting. Almost, sort of. Okay. Can we write Mavis Beacon style music? Is that what we're gonna try and do today? Okay, I'm just trying to find 32-bit smooth jazz grocery store. I'm gonna do some experimenting with sound design here. Oh, maybe I don't want to start there. Maybe I want to start with something sine wavy. Sine. And we'll do a little bit of warble on the wave table position for fun. Yeah. Oh, I'm on the wrong envelope. I was going to say that should... we might need our keyboard going for this one. I think that is still too... Okay. Then copious amounts of reverb and delay, obviously. Obviously too much reverb, obviously too much delay. Does that feel Frutiger to you? It's feeling a little Frutiger-y to me. Ooh, wait. I think that's it. I think that we started cooking there. Oh my god, take long enough? Jesus. Welcome back. Thanks for being here. You missed the deep dive into Mavis Beacon lore. So this is our Mavis Beacon Deluxe 17 type beat. This is feeling good. I wish I knew more about writing ambient music. Maybe I need to not think about it too hard. gonna be a menu music type beat. I don't like that. Somewhere there. You should do musical typing instead of piano keyboard. Keep it realistic, stylistic. That's funny. I am, sure, man. I'm too scared to do it. You got me. Way too much reverb and delay. You could use your keyboard as a piano and encode message into the music. I was watching that thing about how, like, with certain AI music, they can do like audio that voice detection services would pick up on that human ears could not. So you could like encode Alexa play Despacito into your music or something like that, and your bullshit would go for it, which I think is really funny. And also just another reason to just be like fundamentally anti AI music. Guys, what if I don't know how to write true ambient music? Oh, whoops. Not what I meant to do. I just wanted this to be here. This is just like one version of this. This is just like ambient music for the sake of ambient music. But a ton of that Frutiger Arrow stuff ends up being a little bit more towards the plucky bossa nova-y side. Maybe I'm committing too much to like the quiet shit, which is probably where my strengths are not as developed. But also, you know, we're here to hang out, and I haven't done this as much, and now I'm doing it, so... Maybe that pad needs to be even more cheesy. Let's pivot. You guys voted for my shop music. Getting back into chili. What's for dinner tonight, Puff Mama? Chili. Okay. One of the songs that you guys picked was our shop music. Where is it? Item shop. I don't know what the fuck to do with this, guys. It's just so... It's just so dry and so plucky, but it was a favorite. For whatever reason. So, I don't know what you guys want me to do with this one. It feels so grating trying to listen to it, and I don't know how to smooth it out a little bit more. Because it's silly and fun, yeah. Okay. Can you tell me what direction it needs to go in? Because I feel like I am, like, so far beyond my, like, reference zone here, man. It needs to develop somewhere, right? Do we have other shop music that I can reference? What do other people do for shop music? Okay. Here we go. Mario Mart, or Malo Mart from Twilight Princess. Okay. Let's check it out. Oh my god. Okay. One of the comments on the video for this from 12 years ago just says, "Dear God, months of therapy gone to waste." Yeah, for this being an obtrusive wall of sound, I really nailed the aesthetic. Okay. There's a few things that I can do. Number one, I'm gonna maybe sidechain the bass on the Okay. Bear with me. I'm gonna play around with changing up some of these tones. We have this like maybe if we just make that a little just a little bit less harpsichordy. Okay, now comparing them and contrasting them here. What do you think? Do we like the ones that are a little bit more harsh on the pluck? Or the ones a little bit softer on the pluck? And then what we're gonna do is have an entirely distinct B section, perhaps. Our chords were going from C to an A major. C, A major, then let's go to an F. Ooh, yeah, A minor. Donkey Kong Jumble first level. Whoa. You know, talking is canceled today. We've canceled talking for today. Sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't, okay? You don't want to know why they call me Tonky Dong. So we're gonna carry this over. And we're gonna do a version of this that's a lot more stripped down. So pretty much without this. Let's get a cute little lead going here. Maybe I want this to extend out so that I can hit that tritone. Is that a tritone? Yeah. That works better. Maybe doing something this way a little bit. I'm trying to do voice leading to try and sell the chromaticism. Bye, Bobby. Maybe E is our pivot tone. There we go. That feels viable. Make it brassy. I'm trying to contrast it against the harshness of this. So I could, but I think that it'd be... I think that it would land a little less fully as a like a soft, like a come down section. Like I'm trying to make it feel a little bit more low energy here. Yeah. Maybe I'll try and open it up a little bit, but not by much here. Okay. There's some really fun sounds in this. These are all my own songs. Do I not have any just like a bossa? Oh, here we go. There we go. Something like that. And then we're going to change up the bass too. We're going to make this dreamy and spacey is what I'm thinking. As a counterpoint to... absolutely batshit for really liking that right now. There's no reason on earth to use that bass sound. There you go. So what I'm thinking now, let's play around with the trombone here, perhaps. Brass, trombone. How's that feeling? We're going into a C. I don't know, man. We love the bone. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Mellow it out just a bit. This is what you asked for. You're gonna like it. I said no, you said yes. This is what you get now. Okay, I think that's even kind of working in the transition. Can we do a counter melody with this? Or a harmony, rather? Like, put a mute on it? Buddy, I'm working with synthesizers. I don't know how you think this is gonna work. We'll leave that where that's at. No, it just sounds bad. I can dig around for a real muted trombone. I was avoiding going into anything ostensibly real because I was trying to go move away from anything that could be considered real because I think that that's scary territory. How about that? Oops, that's not what I wanted. And some. How's that feeling? And then let's go ahead and overplay this bit as well. And we'll we'll move this up. Move this up. I like the little trill here. This is a fun little Sorry, I keep on losing my words. I'm just too busy focusing, I guess. We could also be kind of velocity controlling some of this. Oh, wait, no, this needs to be way faster. Let's make this really fast for no good reason. There we go. I think that that's as filled out of a song as this needs to be. Does that end it properly enough? Think that'll work. Okay. So what do we think? We finished Item Shop. We did it. I think that was the one that I was honestly most unsure of in the process of trying to clean up these songs. The other ones being the remixes, in which like there's just no way for me to release them legitimately. I might get away with the Polka one, maybe. The items have been shopped, truly. But like the Nickelback remix, I don't think that there's any way that that one can get legitimately released, unfortunately. But I might try and just like sneak it in on my YouTube channel or something like that, maybe. Sneak it into my YouTube channel and then hope that Warner Music Company or whoever's sponsoring Nickelback isn't particularly litigious. Okay. So I guess in the spirit of it, let's clean up another track here while we're here. And then I think I might be done because I am quite frankly in a pretty heavy depression. So I don't know how much energy I got to do this. Trying our best. Okay. So Funk Dungeon was one of the very first songs that we did on the live streams period. And I just don't like the drums here at all. So we have this going. I think that I probably need to clean up that bass line too. As much as I like the oh my god, that was on the original Serum 2? Not Serum 2. We're on Serum 2 now. That was on the original Serum before Serum 2. That was on the original Serum as well. Maybe it's a little too acidy. I bet we can do better on this electric piano as well. That already feels a little bit more full. Let's get a new drum kit back in here. Yeah. Something acoustic-y. Okay. That actually lands pretty well. Except I can't fucking hear anything. I guess we could sidechain. Here we go. go. We're gonna have to do some compressing and stuff like that on that. I guess we could also be just doing that now. Too much. Maybe I don't like these drum sounds. Maybe I'm struggling too much with this. Maybe I just embrace more electronics, more electronic sounds, electronicism. I embrace electronicism. Is that what's going on? Because I think I just want a deeper kick. But I like the pattern that I was putting together there. How about we do this and we stack it with a clap? That feels solid. Okay. Sorry, I realized I went like super quiet there for a second. This is not done, but I think that this has a lot more legs than it did.
Can you dig
I still don't really love the drums though. Maybe we'll have to play around with that some more. But I'm gonna say that this is a better version of what it was. So we're gonna roll with that. Yeah. I might call things here. Like I said, I'm feeling it's hard to stay focused, you know? It's hard to stay locked in for doing something like this. I've been trying to talk myself up to doing another doing another video game stream here soon. I want to keep playing some Super Mario Galaxy. And I might even stream tomorrow afternoon as well. I'm thinking about calling into work. I haven't committed one way or another yet, but we'll see. Like I said, it's just been tricky staying with it the last few days. So I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing, but I will definitely be hanging out here again next week for sure. And if I see y'all in a game stream a little bit later today, that would be pretty sick too, if I can bring myself around to doing the damn thing. So anyways, I will see you all next time, and take care, stay safe, don't lick the boots of the fascist government, etc. I'll see you next time.